As of today, protests in Iran are erupting across various cities as citizens voice their discontent over economic hardships, social restrictions, and political repression, leading to widespread demonstrations that have captured global attention. In response, the Iranian government has deployed security forces to manage the crowds, often urging an end to the agitation, while also facing scrutiny regarding their approach to handling dissent and the underlying issues that have sparked these protests. The ongoing rallies reflect a surge of public sentiment among Iranians, predominantly driven by frustrations over economic mismanagement and widespread corruption, with many calling for fundamental changes to government policies and leadership. Meanwhile, the authorities are reportedly implementing measures aimed at quelling unrest, including internet restrictions and a heavy police presence to discourage gatherings, which has further fueled public outrage and demands for accountability. As protests continue to unfold, many demonstrators emphasize the need for greater freedoms, rights, and opportunities, highlighting the generational divide as younger Iranians push for more progressive reforms, while the government maintains its stance on managing dissent as a matter of national stability. This dynamic illustrates a significant tension within Iranian society, where differing perspectives on governance and social issues are coming to the forefront during these critical moments in history. In the face of escalating demonstrations, the Iranian government's efforts to maintain order include a robust security response, aiming to deter further unrest, while critics argue that such measures infringe upon citizens' rights to peaceful assembly and expression. As this situation evolves, the international community watches closely, calling for dialogue and reform, with many hoping that these protests will lead to meaningful changes that address the underlying issues impacting the lives of everyday Iranians. As reports from various news outlets detail the ongoing unrest, the role of media becomes increasingly crucial in amplifying the voices of protesters, presenting their stories and struggles to a worldwide audience, while Iranian officials engage in closed-door discussions aimed at navigating the challenges posed by these demonstrations. The contrast between the two narratives underscores a pivotal moment for Iran, as the nation stands at a crossroads, grappling with the demands of its people and the need for reform amid rising pressure both domestically and internationally. As the protests persist, artistic expressions like murals and slogans become a powerful means for demonstrators to communicate their aspirations and frustrations, serving as visual representations of their fight for rights and justice. Simultaneously, educational institutions are facing challenges as classes are disrupted by ongoing tensions, emphasizing the profound impact of civil unrest, not only on political dynamics, but also on the everyday lives of citizens, especially the younger generation seeking a brighter future. The ramifications of the protests extend beyond political discourse, as local economies begin to feel the strain with reduced commerce and heightened uncertainty affecting livelihoods, leaving many small business owners grappling with the fallout. This widespread unease is palpable across generations, with older Iranians reflecting on the past and expressing fears for the future, underscoring the interwoven fabric of hope and apprehension that defines Iran's current landscape. Amidst the broader protests, a contingent of demonstrators specifically highlights environmental concerns, calling for government action on pressing ecological issues, thereby showcasing how the protests encompass a diverse array of grievances that intersect with social justice, economic stability, and now environmental sustainability. This collective awareness of interconnected challenges reveals a growing consciousness among Iranians as families monitor developments from their homes, indicating the profound societal engagement with the unfolding events and the hope for a more equitable and responsible future. As the situation continues to evolve, peaceful gatherings such as sit-ins emerge as powerful statements of unity and resolve among activists, reinforcing their collective demand for change while exemplifying nonviolent methods of protest. Simultaneously, artists utilize their talents to create cultural expressions that resonate with the struggles being faced, proving that creativity can serve as a vital tool for advocacy, helping to unify diverse voices within the movement and inspire others to join in their quest for justice and reform. On university campuses across Iran, students are actively participating in discussions, analyzing the implications of the protests while seeking to engage their peers in constructive dialogue about the future direction of their country and their role within it. Meanwhile, government officials hold press conferences to communicate their stance and outline measures aimed at addressing public concerns as they attempt to balance maintaining order with the need for dialogue, navigating a complex landscape that calls for both immediate action and long-term solutions.